What's going on, everyone? And welcome to the 90th minute 1 versus 1 predictions. I'm Lucas. We got Greg beside me, and with a camera, we got Waz.
Hi.
I was.
Hi.
So today we're going to be predicting 5 matches in our 1v1 predictions. And yeah, let's check out what happened last time, because Liam is not here because he's an absolutely terrible predictor.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I think we all knew that.
I think
though.
he's just a loser right now. Like,
Wait, Waz, you haven't won yet.
I know, but he's also a loser. Like, this guy talks so much, crap about how he's so good at predicting.
Yeah, you lost 5-0 to me. And you guys make fun of
I
me
mean,
all
I'm
the
not
time.
good at predicting club football. It's all about the international level for me.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But as you can see here,
Who predicted the last 2 World Cups? I did. Not you guys. You picked like Brazil or something, I swear.
yeah, but
Who picks Brazil? Like,
lots
Brazil-
of people did.
yeah, delusional folk like you.
Okay, sir.
Jesus.
So we won't get onto that.
Yeah, but as you can see here, the results from the last video of our 1 versus 1 predictions, I demolished Liam. He should really never
crapped
be
the
allowed
bed.
on the show again, but we're not that mean.
Yeah, he crapped the bed.
He's comedy value.
Yeah, but yes, he is.
So.
Complete comedy, but as you can see with the points, 1 point is if you get the right team right or if you get the draw right, and then you get an extra point for the result if you get the right score, which I did twice. So it's
Absolute killer.
killed it. So winning and losing streaks, well, we're not going to show the streaks, but the streaks will be in the description if you're interested. All you have to know is that next video, Waz will have to do his 2-game losing streak because he will be on the show.
Yep, against one of us.
But Greg's on verge of a losing streak, and I'm on verge of a winning streak.
Bull crap, because I'm 3-0-1, so it's stupid.
You still lost. Okay.
And I guess we're on to our predictions.
Yeah, so Arsenal versus Wolves. This is an interesting one.
Yeah.
At the time we're recording, the EFL Cup is going on, so we don't really know what happened in those games.
Yeah.
But Arsenal, they had a bad result this Sunday against Crystal Palace. Some controversy, well, with the VAR and with Xhaka.
Yeah. We talked about it in our last episode.
And Wolves, they have a great record against the best teams in the league, and
They've always been good at it. They end up pulling out a point usually. Or
yeah,
stuff like
even
that.
a win in occasions, which makes this one really tricky to predict.
Especially with the Xhaka situation. We'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, well, I doubt he's gonna play in the EFL Cup, but
Nah.
but the weekend games, like, is
They
he
could
gonna be
break.
stripped of captaincy? Is he gonna be playing? We don't know. But
Is Mesut gonna come back?
I mean, come on, Unai, stop! Your ego's too big.
Yeah, it's
Probably
like
just sack him.
Unai?
Yeah. At this rate, maybe we should sack him.
there's talks, I think.
Maybe bring
so.
in Mourinho.
Yeah, there's a rumor of
Mourinho.
Mourinho.
I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I'll be honest.
That'd be
I don't
so
think Mourinho's gonna go back. Like, I think Chelsea fans would hate him for that. I mean, he says he wants to go back to an English club. I don't know which club he'd go to.
I mean, Mourinho's gonna be an interesting one to
Oh
look
no,
at.
I was gonna say go to Tottenham. So he can't go to a London club, or else he'll be hated.
Yeah, especially it'd be worse if it was Arsenal though. But with this game, what do we think is gonna happen?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll go first, but
Yeah.
I think Arsenal are just gonna sneak by in this game and win 3-2. I was tempted to pick a draw, but I think that I don't know if that's an obvious pick, but it's something that could happen.
As we've seen, Wolves have still been a little shaky this season as well.
Yeah.
So it's
We did
if
bet-
it was like last season predictions, I could see Wolves taking this.
Yeah.
But
Like, we did say that Wolves have a good record against top teams. Like, they beat Man City earlier this year, but they also got smashed by Chelsea.
yeah, so
So-
anything can happen. Which is why I predicted Arsenal win 3-1. So
So pretty similar between us, but don't worry, not all our predictions are the same.
yeah.
On to the next one.
Yeah.
Borussia Dortmund versus Wolfsburg. It's very tight in the table. 4th versus 5th, and Wolfsburg still haven't lost this season. So there's plenty of actually really good Bundesliga games this weekend, but
Yeah.
we
We can't pick them all, unfortunately.
we have 2, so we're giving a
Fan
lot of love to the Bundesliga.
If you're a fan of the Bundesliga, you'll love this episode.
Dortmund, they've been struggling as of late. 4 draws in the last 5, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's things haven't been clicking quite right for them, and for Wolfsburg, they haven't been perfect, but they haven't been losing either. So, and they've been good enough for the top 4 for now.
Yeah.
And they're a very tough side to break down. They're watching them play against Leipzig a few weeks ago. Leipzig had to rely on a mistake to score the first
to
goal.
capitalize, yeah. Dortmund's just, it depends if their attack can just click and just break them down so easily, I feel. Like,
Is it going to click or...
that's the real question, and that's...
I think it's just going to be another stalemate. It's going to be 1-1.
Yeah.
I like Borussia Dortmund. I want them to do well, but they haven't been showing me reasons why they're going to go on a win streak.
Yeah.
Like, they did beat Mönchengladbach at home a few weeks ago, but I don't know. It's just there's something there that I'm not seeing, and I'm not quite sure what that is.
Yeah, well, I think Dortmund's still just the better team, even if they doesn't click. Maybe they'll be like, hopefully they come into this game thinking, oh, this is a team we need to beat to get up the table. Like, we need to get back into that top 2 spot that we usually always finish, which is why I have Dortmund winning 3-2.
Yeah, it's an interesting result. I hope a game is like that because that's an exciting match.
Exciting, yeah.
But Wolfsburg are going to be a tough team to beat, and
Yeah, I was between 2-2 and then 3-2, but so I decided Dortmund to win. So
yeah, so Wolfsburg, we'll see if they can keep up with Dortmund, or if Dortmund can start getting on a win streak and maybe get themselves in a title race. There's the gap between first and ninth is so tight.
it's like 3 points. Like, one game can change everything.
Yeah, like you don't want to lose a game because then you're going to go down the table significantly.
Yeah. So
But moving on to the next match, which is another Bundesliga match, but a very important one because it's the Berlin Derby, only the 5th Berlin Derby in Bundesliga history, and the first one between these two teams, Union Berlin, who were just promoted, and Hertha Berlin.
yeah.
And I'm not going to go into the history of all of it. I was looking at an article earlier and talking about the Berlin Wall and everything like that.
Yeah.
We're just going to talk about football, and this is an interesting game. Union Berlin, they've won 2 games this season. They're in 15th, while Hertha Berlin have been an average side this season.
Yeah.
They're in 11th, I believe.
Yeah. It's not like 2 massive teams just going at it, but
No, they're both not that great. Let's be real here. Let's be honest. They're not that good.
it's true. It's not like Bayern and Dortmund are just playing each other.
So-
Like, it's not like going to be a game like that.
It's not an eye-catching match, that's for sure.
It's a derby, was.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you have like Real Madrid and Barcelona playing, and then you have these two, who are you gonna watch?
Well, no crap.
Exactly.
Barely any games is going to get watched over the El Clasico.
There's lots of derbies out there. Not all of them are eye-catching.
Yeah, until the El Clasico gets canceled, and then you're forced to watch this game.
But speaking of derbies, there are a lot of derbies happening all weekend. There's 2 other ones in the Bundesliga featuring, I think, Gladbach versus Leverkusen, which is a good matchup. But
Didn't even know that was a derby.
it's a small derby apparently.
I'll be honest. It's probably better than the Merseyside derby.
I mean, quality wise, exciting wise, because Everton always parks.
Does it even count as a derby anymore? Everton is so crap.
Yes, because they are in the same city.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the same, just spark to it. Because every time Everton and Liverpool play, you just know Liverpool's gonna win.
Yeah. Because Liverpool's just much better now.
Exactly. Well, they've always been much better. It's Everton. They get the odd good player every season, and then they flip flop again.
When did we get on a Everton tangent?
Anyways.
While talking about Bundesliga games. But yeah, there are multiple derbies, like the one I mentioned before, and also I think it's like Cologne versus Fortuna Düsseldorf. It's also a Rhineland derby, which is a small one, but that's not what we're focusing on.
We ended the 2 with the Berlin matches.
It's because it's historic, and I think Union Berlin will be more up for it. They've had big wins this season, even though not many, but they've beaten guys like Borussia Dortmund, and I think they'll be able to win this game 1-0.
There you go. Laws is doing the work.
Yeah, and great. What do you think is going to happen in this game? I know you probably haven't watched much of these sides this season.
No, not much. Because sometimes derbies become, I think derbies usually end like really close, so I predicted 2-2.
Yeah.
So
A lot of times the derbies is just like they end in draws because a loss for either team could be damaging for their season.
Can you insert that clip from Recess where they talk about how tying is worse than losing?
Sure.
Have you watched the cartoon Recess?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a moment that showed where like they got really depressed because they tied a game, and the kid's like, "Man, tying is worse than losing." I'm like, "What do you mean? You didn't lose."
It's Sevilla versus Atletico Madrid. We've had Atletico Madrid on this prediction series quite often.
According to Liam, they're like the most boring side.
They haven't been scoring a lot of goals this season, and they've been drawing a lot of games recently.
They're overrated.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say they're overrated. Well, they were overrated early because they're playing well so early, but they have a bunch of new players. They're still gelling together.
Yeah.
I know I said that a few weeks ago, but I do believe that's the case. And sometimes it can take a while before a team really gets into form.
It definitely is. Like it's basically a completely new team with like a new system.
Yeah, I guess it's not a new system because they've been getting a lot of clean sheets. That's like old classic Atletico Madrid.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's true.
But they haven't been
Just
scoring
not
a lot. And Sevilla, they're a very good team at home. They did lose to Real Madrid earlier this season at home, but I heard that they were very unlucky in that match, and they've had some problems this year scoring goals too because their strikers De Jong and Chicharito for lots of the season, they haven't been hitting the net. But last two games, De Jong scored and Chicharito scored, so maybe they're on their way on getting some goal scoring. And
So
what better time?
Yeah, what did you predict here, Lucas?
1-1.
Yeah, classic Atletico Madrid result, honestly, which is why I predicted 1-1 as well.
I felt like I have to start showing more to make me not predict a 1-1 draw.
Like, that's honestly a decent result for if this happens for Atletico Madrid. Like, you want to win, but like it's boring and
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know because I don't think a draw is a good result because they just yesterday at time of recording they drew against Alaves 1-1. Another draw for them. Like that's just look how many
enough draws, please. Score goals.
they need to start winning.
Lose
games.
like 4-3.
No, that's gonna kill their goals against average.
Yeah, whatever.
I know, but just do something.
Yeah,
Make
so
the game exciting.
hopefully the game's more exciting than 1-1 or a 0-0. That would suck, but
Please be a 1-1. Don't be a 0-0.
Next one.
Yeah, let's move on.
Serie A. Lots of good matches in Serie A this weekend too. There's the Torino derby. There's Lazio versus somebody.
Yeah.
Is it AC Milan? I don't know.
Get your facts straight. Jeez.
It's like our fat guy. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, you're off the table, man.
I'm sorry, guys, but this is an interesting game, and I got another fact. I think Waz will like this one.
Oh, boy.
So I guess this is before Roma's game today because they also play while we're recording. But Chris Smalling has won 100% of his tackles this season.
How many matches has he played?
Probably 7, 8, 9.
Oh, wow, that's pretty good.
It was actually pretty good.
Yeah, he's getting good. Good for him.
I've been reading that Roma fans have been really pleased with his performances, and people are saying he's not that bad of a defender. He's just not great passing the ball out the back.
You know what Mr. Liam would say? Oh, it's because it's a tin pot league. No, it's kid. Look, he's performing well. Credit to him.
He just needed a change, I guess.
Maybe, yeah, exactly.
I wish Greg was wearing his Chris Smalling jersey.
I don't have a Chris Smalling jersey.
Why would you have one?
I don't have
Where
one.
did that come from?
Because
I got a Roma jersey, and they want me to put Chris Smalling
Where'd
on
you get a
back.
Roma jersey from?
My parents were in Roma.
When?
Rome. They just came back.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
you should get Chris Smalling on the back.
No.
Yes, it'd be the best.
No. No.
It'd be probably the rarest jersey in the world. Who in the world has a Roma Chris Smalling jersey?
Probably plenty of United fans.
Why would they get a Roma?
Not a Roma.
United fans are crazy. Trust me.
You're one of them.
Yeah, exactly. Can we
And
continue
we all
to the
know Waz is
prediction?
crazy.
Yeah, so this game's in Roma Stadium. Napoli, they've been struggling recently, not getting quite the results they wanted. Roma, they're inching closer to a top 4 place, although they've had injury problems. Like they've been offering trials to random players like Rodwell, who that's a name I haven't heard in years.
Yeah.
And they've been having a lot of injury problems. But it's gonna be I'm gonna say exciting encounter, but I know Liam's gonna be like, no. But
Yeah.
I think this is going to be an interesting game, but Napoli are the better team in my opinion. And I think they need to start winning games if they want to keep close to Juventus in the title race, even though how unlikely that is. But
Yeah.
I'm going to say it's going to be a 3-1 victory for Napoli.
Yeah. Napoli just has such a good offense. Like they're just a really good team overall. Like they click together, they can score, they can defend.
Exactly.
They've just had some weird results, though.
Yeah.
Realistically, they should be doing better than Inter. On paper. I think on paper they have a better team than Inter Milan.
Yeah, that's a fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Nothing against Inter, I'm just saying.
No more walls on camera, but he can still talk.
Yeah.
Waz is still here in our hearts.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm saying Napoli is going to win 2-1. So
No love for Roma. Those are disgusting.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
I just think Napoli is just the better side and will come out with the victory.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a tough game in Roma Stadium. Like that, when the crowd wants to get loud, it's incredible. But
Yeah.
let's move on to our tiebreaker, because if we draw our 5 predictions, they get the same score, we're gonna need a tiebreaker to make sure someone
I have
wins.
a question for the tiebreaker.
Oh boy.
Can we do cup matches?
Yes,
Because as of right now,
Oh boy.
Chelsea and Man United have yet to play.
but that game happens after this comes out.
I mean, the match is still in 30 minutes. The video will be recorded by the time we're finished.
Yeah, but the video won't come out till like Thursday or Friday,
Well, then, that's a fair point.
so it's kind of a pointless game to predict.
Well,
We can still predict it, but we can predict something else as well.
Okay, we're not going to predict that match. I have a different game for you.
Okay.
Waz is
Bi-
supposed to
bi-
have this ready.
Big match happening in Canada. Canadian Premier League. Final.
Oh boy.
Forge FC versus Calgary FC. So basically Hamilton versus Calgary.
Is this the second leg or just one leg?
This is the second leg, I'm pretty sure.
What was the first leg?
Let me check that out real quick here. You know what? Let's see here. Head to head. So I'm pretty sure it was 1-0 for Forge.
Forge, and that's Hamilton.
Yes.
Okay.
Where was that?
I don't think it says where it was.
Which team was on the left and which team was on the right?
Forge is on the left.
So it was probably in Hamilton. The first leg.
Yes, Borges scored. Big goal.
Top player.
Yep.
So this is gonna be interesting. I know. Is Calvary or
Cavalry. FC,
Calvary.
The Calgary club.
Let's just say Calgary and Hamilton.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I gotta respect the club's name. Like we don't call Arsenal North London FC.
Sure. Why not?
We don't call Fulham crappy London team.
Got a point.
But I haven't been able to watch much of this league, unfortunately. I usually work, but it's gonna be.
Which is funny because it's our league technically.
Yeah, I've been to one match and it was kind of piss poor, but it's growing. It's first season, so.
But I'm gonna say, so this is for the championship.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. Actually, no, you'll go first because.
No, you go.
Okay.
You
I'm
have
gonna
pleasure.
say Calvary wins 2-0 and wins the championship.
I was gonna say it's a 1-1 draw, which means Forge will win it.
Now this is Canada, and we don't necessarily know how they'll be doing football rules in this tournament, but I think it's how it would be. You know how.
Away goals and stuff.
Yeah, I assume so. We are in North America. We kind of do things differently here, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
Example, no promotion,
But
relegation.
I don't think we had any of ours to tie, so.
Yeah, but say that our tiebreaker is somehow wrong and we get the wrong team to win.
Yeah.
Greg said that Forge is going to win the championship. I said Calvary, so that's at least a tiebreaker.
Fun
Yeah.
fact about the attendance at the last game was actually like 10,000 people at the first leg.
That's pretty good for
So-
Canadian soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Canadian soccer, we're doing things. That's right. We beat the Yanks first, and now this. Come on, Zlatan, don't go to. Oh my, I'm gonna throw. Zlatan, don't go to Spain. Come to Canada. You can
I
play
don't know
for
about
like
that.
Victoria's club. Very nice weather over there. So yeah, I don't think you want to play in Edmonton.
Probably not.
No, it's kind of cold. He's Swedish, so. But anyways,
All right, so
Yeah.
if we want to move to the last slide,
of course.
that is everything for today.
Yeah.
If you got to this point, thank you very much. We really appreciate you watching.
Yeah.
Let us know your predictions down in the comments, or make fun of our predictions. Like, I don't know.
Especially when one of us gets 0 points, except that probably won't happen. So.
It could happen. But once again, thank you for watching. From myself, Lucas, Greg, and Waz, this has been another week in the beautiful game.